torch up, forget all your trouble, blaze up. Now that's what I say. Light up. There's no need to think you just hit on the stick.
Check this out.
I'm feeling good about the company, I'm feeling motivated.
What new thoughts? Jeffrey is laughing. What new thoughts? So many new thoughts that came to you as a result of the synergistic energy that came about today. Steve, thank goodness Steve, somebody raises their hand.
Okay, we designed a new logo. It looks like a racehorse and there's like a bunch of ticks flying off its back.
For your entire life, you'll see racehorses with big 3 to 5 pound ticks hanging from them. And somebody with a club beating the ticks off. And that's you. That's you and everybody here is beating those ticks off. John,
That's not the logo I was thinking of.
what new idea? Wait a minute. What new idea did you have that you didn't have before?
I still think we should put Kyle in charge of everything.
I call that lukewarm.
Blue dot special.
Chris, we just decided to
I had 14 blue dots.
But I got John's vote.
Kyle deserves a raise too.
I think that if Kyle was king, everyone would work in their pajamas. Thank you.
What do we have?
Kyle, I want to thank you for those profound remarks. I really appreciate them. I really appreciate them. Okay, we're getting more and more complex, and people are getting drunker and drunker, so it's more difficult.
420.
What? 420? I put blue dots on 420. I put more blue dots on 420. Okay, are you ready for the next test? The next question of the test is, what improvement activity are you personally most interested in happening from today? What were you?
Maybe everybody just wants to relax.
So my wife says maybe everybody wants to relax, but this is a pop quiz. What improvement activity? What are you most interested in having taken place? Okay, Mike.
Of the suggestions that were put forth actually be put into implementation, even though some of that implementation might be painful to put in. You know, it might not be easy to implement some of the suggestions that, and there's certainly enough of them, but, maybe I'd like to see some of the more difficult ideas dealt with and implemented.
That was very, pardon the expression, that was very erudite. Okay, your question, here's your hand up. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, listen, here we go.
The one thing that, since I've come aboard Trans High was that a lot of us didn't work well with each other. It was like walls and boundaries, and no one really communicated well with each other.
What?
Out of today, I felt like all of us were working together as a team. And that felt really good for me because I got to see everybody in the same room communicating and at least contributing to the same thing instead of having like two separate things, editorial and business. But
Excuse me, Steve, could you give me the camera here for a second? Because I want to offer my leadership here tonight. Just want to offer my leadership. I know a lot of people are... Excuse me, folks. A lot of people are uncomfortable with the Kennedys and the Bakers, and I know if you give me a chance, it could be a different ball game altogether.
Are you running for public office?
I just look. All I'm looking for is a house in the Hamptons or a condo in Scottsdale. But listen, I can get all of you a deal.
This is a good comedy routine.
This is
It'll
real.
be on high on the air. It'll be on the website next
They
year.
don't want to listen to you.
Just trying to ride Kyle's.
Go ahead. Another glass of wine, you become more erudite.
More erudite? Oh, I can become even more.
Such a thing is possible.
I can even become even a four-syllable adjective.
No. Half of the people here don't know what erudite means.
I would venture to say that none of them do.
Go ahead. You're on the floor. You're speaking. You are the center of attention right now.
I am the center of attention. Callum Francis high on the air here. Welcome to the Trans High first time ever dinner of all staff members and owners and all the big wigs, the heads, the real power behind High Times magazine. Are you impressed? Well, I'm not really. But anyway, it's my job to report here from the cannabis, from the Trans High, whatever the hell these meetings are. Now, John has noted that a lot of us are drunk. This is not the case with me, although I mixed Jacobazzi, which is a very fine wine I ordered tonight. Jacobazzi and...
Deteriorating here, folks. Deteriorating. Stop the show.
That's how. On this side over here, there's all the high times. So, in my opinion, marijuana, I couldn't communicate. I was physically abused as a child. I couldn't really socialize. I couldn't talk because I stuttered so bad, and I had nightmares because of the physical abuse. And it wasn't. I had to go on an immense voyage to figure this stuff out. But when I was 15, I discovered marijuana. I stopped stuttering.
Coach up, forget all your trouble. Raise up, that's what I say. Light up, there's no need to freak, you just hit on the stick. Blow it.